Hi, and welcome back to Good Karma Designs. I'm Jan Rothenberg, and my next guest is Ilene Becker. Ilene has a company called IDeclutterU. She has a bachelor's degree in education, and Ilene is a former preschool teacher. She is now a professional organizer and the owner of IDeclutterU. No job is too big or too small for Ilene, from a single closet to reorganizing years of clutter in your home. She can simplify your life and eliminate stress by developing an organizational system tailored to your specific needs. I think we can all use your services. Welcome, Ilene, to Good Karma.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
I am so thrilled to have you. Now tell us all, how did you get into decluttering? What was your inspiration?
Well, it's not like you wake up one morning and you say, ooh, I want to be an organizer, but I kind of did. Just always put things together in groupings, and my closet was always a showpiece. Even in college, people would come and look at my closet and be like, your sweatshirts go from like white to yellow and blue and, all the rainbow colors. And then I was a preschool teacher, and a lot of the teachers would ask me to help them set up their room and get organized. And then when I got laid off from a preschool I was teaching for 10 years, I didn't know what to do myself, and a lot of my friends were saying, can you help me go shopping? Can you help me redo my closets? Can you help me with my pantry? And one of my friend's husbands said, our house is incredible. You should start a business. And IDeclutterU was born.
Oh, I love that story. I do. Now tell me, does your preschool background help you with the organizational skills that you had to employ as a teacher?
Absolutely, especially when I'm doing someone's playroom. The most fun part is getting the kids involved, and they tell me what toys they like, what they don't like, and then we can take a picture of the toys, and or the child playing with that toy, and then put it on the bins that we put the Duplo box in, or the Legos, or the puzzle pieces, and label everything. And it also teaches them, a little bit of reading, and it helps them with their visual letters and shapes and colors and all that kind of stuff as well.
Right, and I would think also the organizational abilities would help with cleanup time and thinking for children. And I know when houses are cluttered, kids can get much more hyper and much more scattered. And when it's neat and clean, they can think, they can do their homework.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Plus, also, when children have a place to put things, they're more organized. They feel more safe.
Right.
We like to set boundaries for children. So if you're telling a child, this is the picture of what it is, and this is where it goes, even if they can't read Lego, they could see the Lego piece. They can match
the picture to the
item.
And I think it would make for more peace and good karma in the home, because mom isn't yelling and screaming, and mom isn't overwhelmed with the mess in all four corners, and cleanup could actually be fun with your organized playroom or
that
child's
and the Barney
room. Yeah, right, cleanup time. So tell us a little more about additional services that you provide for people. Some people may not even imagine what you could do for them.
Okay.
So enlighten us.
Okay, that would be great. What I do is I help people get organized, and how I do that is I help them go through their closet and find things that they don't wear anymore, things that are out of style, things that are not really good for their body type anymore. We make different piles of giveaway, and which I will help take to charities of their choice.
Wow.
Also things that maybe they want to sell, like pocketbooks and shoes and designer clothing. I have someone that works with me that will sell on eBay.
Oh, wow.
I also have someone that will buy furniture as well. So if you have nice furniture and you're downsizing to, from a 4 or 5 bedroom home to maybe a 2-bedroom apartment, and you can't fit everything in.
Right, that happens a lot.
Clutter and does not make for good karma at all. What else do? I also help people with their home offices. I help devise systems that will allow them to be more productive. Maybe they have paperwork scattered on their table or their desk or behind them or on the floor. And I talk to them and I find out what is not working and how I can actually change that around so that it will work for them. If I work with you or someone else, it's a very different process. What works for you is not going to always work for someone else. So it's really tailored to what works for you.
Very individualized service. Because I know the home office is a big thing for people. They want to create abundance. Many people now are working from home. And if you walk into that office and it's just a mess, you want to walk right back out. You don't even want to stay in there. And I know when offices are clean and organized, you can be more productive.
Right.
So you set up like filing systems, go through things that need to get pitched out or boxed up. And
a lot of people have a lot of paperwork.
a lot of paper.
And then mail. A lot of times people have stacks and stacks of mail. I pick a day like Monday or Tuesday and I say, put all the, the ads you get and all the credit cards and all the junk mail, put it aside, and on Tuesday night, pour a glass of wine.
You need it for the bills.
Exactly. And go through it and make a pile of things that need to be shredded, things that need to be thrown out, and bills that need to be paid. Also, a great thing to do is to have all your bills be paid either on your credit card or through your go through to your
paperless bill pay.
Right, exactly, because it makes it, if you want to go on a vacation, you don't have to be stressed about not having your bills paid.
Are at home. There's so much now with online banking. You can really give people so many suggestions for streamlining their lives. And what I heard you say before also, recycling is a big thing. So taking things that one person's trash is another person's treasure. So taking things and dividing them up into 3 different ways and repurposing to others is a wonderful benefit, rather than just toss it out. Donating to charity. Someone unfortunate could use the things if you can't sell them.
Well, you know what a lot of my clients feel, that a lot of the clients that I work with have problems getting rid of things. So by giving it to someone that needs it, makes them feel good. And it makes them not like they spent money on something. So either I can have them get a little money back by selling it on eBay or something, or if they're giving it to someone who really needs it and can use it and wear it, then it makes that person feel that they're not just throwing it away in the garbage.
They
It's
feel
a good
like
feeling.
they're paying it forward and helping another person. And that is a wonderful thing to point out to your clients. Tell us how you've helped people, since this is the Good Karma Show, how have you helped people change the karma, change the direction of their lives through what you do? Do you have any before and after stories for us?
Yeah, actually, a lot of times people have to downsize, and it's a really hard thing. Maybe their spouse died, maybe the economy has hurt them, and they're going from a beautiful home or with a spouse into a small apartment, and they're miserable and they're unhappy, and there's a lot of psychology involved in this as well.
Absolutely.
And so taking all that stuff and cramming it into a little space is not good karma, and it makes you feel very chaotic and stressed.
And kind of closed in. Claustrophobic.
Right, exactly, which also would make the feelings that you have even worse, more stressful. So by eliminating a lot of the clutter and a lot of the things that are keeping you, holding you back from doing other things, or the memories maybe of someone, I would take the clothes away and things like that. It does make for a more calm and suited living space. Think about it, when you walk into someone's house that's really cluttered, you walk in, you're like, oh God.
You can't wait to leave. Basically. Like as a designer, I'll point to the clutter and I'll say, we really have to do something with that. And now I'll call on you to do something with that, because that's got to go before you can put anything good in.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
Right. And also, I would love to learn more about the feng shui, because some people are really into putting their house together where the money sign is, or with the running water, or facing a certain way.
The different areas of the home. But again, part of good feng shui is decluttering. That's step number 1. And so you really do help people with that alone, changes the chi, the energy flow, and the karma, that they love what they have and everything else has been moved on. So I think that is just an absolutely amazing service that you give to people. Now tell us, when they hire you, very quickly, what are the stages that you go through?
Okay, so usually someone will call, maybe they'll send me an email, and we'll go back and forth a little bit. But actually, it's good to speak to them on the phone. And what I do is I do a little bit of interview on the phone, kind of ask what they need, try to get to know them a little bit, find out where they live.
Wonderful.
Then I do a free consultation up to about an hour.
Beautiful.
I come out to their home and I meet with them. The consultation is really important because I want to know, do we bond? Are we going to work together well?
Fabulous.
What kind of person are you? Are you controlling? Do you need to be controlled? Are you someone that really has some emotional involvement in it?
That's fabulous. So you're very, very intuitive about your clients. And we would love to hear how to get in touch with you. Can you please let our audience know?
Okay, well, I have a website, and that's www.declutter, DeclutterU.com. You can also look me up on Facebook at IDeclutterU LLC. And you can call me at area code 954-415-6268. You can call me late.
Ilene, thank you so much for joining us here on Good Karma.
Thank you so much.
It's been my pleasure, and thank you for joining us. We're here every Tuesday at 7 p.m., and may the good karma be yours.